Are you ready to rumble? Because it is time to crown our first ever monthly WOW Nationals champion. Big Rig Racing, Canadian Virtual Big Rig Racing Association WOW Nationals at the Lesko International Speedway. The Speedway doesn't actually exist. The call is in Slammin' Sammy's head, the voice of CVBBRA Big Rig Racing. But all this fun is for good. Capital G, capital O, capital O, capital D. Thank you to each racer for their donation to the Lions Foundation Guide Dogs of Canada. We've got 5 racers in for today. The call is made by Slammin' Sammy, and I'm going to take you out to the racetrack in just a moment and let you hear Slammin' Sammy's call of today's first WOW Nationals race. The weather conditions before we send you out there. It is sunny, high of 27 with the possibility of snow, sleet, rain, whatever weather condition you could possibly imagine in your head. Who knows what's going to happen during this exciting call? And so without further ado, it's out to Edmonton, Alberta, the Lesko International Speedway track, and the voice of CVBRRA, Slammin' Sammy!
Well, good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome to Lesko International Speedway, Monday, May 17th for our feature presentation and race. Brought to you by Canadian Virtual Big Rig Racing Association. You bet. It is the WOW Nationals. And talking about Lesko International Speedway, we'd like to thank and appreciate their sponsorship. It's home of the Chrome and Accessory Shop right there in Edmonton, Alberta. For your chrome and accessories, stop by Lesko International Speedway. And how about the folks from NAL Insurance? For all your insurance claims, they're down there in London, Ontario. They're on site today. Thank you very much. And I'm sure they're a little nervous about this whole contract. And how about our good friends down there in Balzac, Alberta, Bar J Heavy Duty Mechanical? They're the Bar J pit crew on site today in case anybody needs any major repairs, fixes, or anything like that. They are ready to go. And of course, all the folks that participated and brought all the cars, the official hauler of today's race, Day and Ross Transportation. Thank you, folks, for making this so possible. Bar J Heavy Duty Mechanical in Balzac, NAL Insurance, London, Ontario, Lesko Distributors, Edmonton, Alberta, and of course, our good friends at Day and Ross Transportation. Folks, the caution crew and judges are now on the track just for the final inspection before the feature race. They will ensure there is no parts, no pieces, no shredded rubber or alligators, which we refer to, on the track to ensure the safety of these professional drivers. Folks, it's time to introduce our drivers and participants of our featured race. Starting in the number 1 position, it's going to be Dean Meyer. He's running a 2000 Kenworth W900. His truck name is B+. Now, Dean's going to try to make the honor roll today, and Dean's running his rig out of Dauphin, Manitoba. And then you're running, it's going to be a rolling start, so right beside Meyer is going to be Dorkson, Aaron Kim Dorkson in his 96 Peterbilt side by side on a running start. He's running 5.5 horse. Now, the name of his truck is going to be Jolene. You want to listen to that name, Jolene. And Aaron's nickname is Big Country out of Merrifield, Saskatchewan. That's going to be an interesting matchup side by side, starting in the number 1 position. And then you got Travis Matheson in his 2007 Kenworth W900. and he's running a C15. Truck name is Casey out of Atwood, Ontario. You betcha. Travis Matheson and Tyler Rogers, another Kenworth W900, another C15 MXS, and his truck name is Gypsy, and Tyler's nickname is Tie Jam. They call him the man from Morton, Manitoba, and all the way from Bowdoin, North Dakota, USA. Truck name, class of 87. Nothing but styling and profiling in his 87 Peterbilt 359 is our good friend, Tim Kraus. Folks, the trucks are on the track. Our starter today is Jake Hasseltop, right out of Prince Rupert, BC. Now, the reason why Jake's a good starter is I've never seen a man so tall. If he ever fell over, he'd be halfway home. Jake's going to get him lined up. We're going to pair him up. You got Meyer and Dorkson side by side in the number 1 position. You got Matheson and Kraus side by side in the number 2 position. And Tyler Rogers is going to have his handful because he's going to start in the 3rd position, and he's going to have to crawl his way through the pack. Folks, they're idling around the track. Hasseltop's getting them ready to go. The green flag's up here. We're getting ready to go. It's going to get real loud, real quick. They're coming around the 3rd corner into the 4th and final turn before the flag. When it goes down, the pedal goes down with it. Here we go. It's a race time. There they go. It's Meyer and B Plus out in front by about a hood and a half. Jolene's right along beside him. Casey's in 2nd spot, side by side with Gypsy, and looks like class of 87 is 5th away from the front. I'm sure they're going to test out the track before anything starts to happen here, because there's going to be lots of contemplation and lots of action. And what we plant in the soil of contemplation, we shall reap in the harvest of action. And I talk about action, we've got action already. It's Rogers riding high on the outside now. The man from Morton, Manitoba has gone from that 3rd position up to 2nd already, and Meyer has dropped back. The B Plus is in 2nd with the Peterbilt 379, Big Country and Jolene. Oh no, he's inside along the rail and he's dropped back to 3rd. I'll tell you what, folks, we've got a moving parking lot out there today. And here they go. And Tim Kraus in his Peterbilt 359, class of 87, he's eyeing everything up, but he's decided to go high on the wall. So high on the wall is Kraus in class of 87. He's going to come down, I'm sure, somewhere along the backstretch is what he's looking for. And what he's looking for is to slide in there like a greased eel and take over 3rd spot. Look at him go along the backstretch as he picks up speed. It's Kraus in his class of 87 going by the 4th position, which is Aaron Kim Dorkson at this time. Big Country out of Maryfield is going to drop back into 4th. And look at Kraus, class of 87 has moved up to 3rd. But can Meyer hang on to his 1st position in B+? I'll tell you, we got a truck race going on here. Oh, hey, let's pick it up. I'll tell you what, you got Aaron Kim Dorkson. I'll tell you, he's busier than a puppy in a room full of rubber balls back there, because he's all the way back to 5th trying to make some room on the inside. I don't know if there's any room there or not, but let's check it out. Look at Tyler Rogers now. This gypsy's decided to pull tent and move out of town. Here comes Casey. Yes, the silent horse. He was sneaking back there in fourth, and he's alongside the third rig, which is now Jolene. B plus has dropped back into second, and class of '87 is charging hard and moving fast. I'll tell you what, if you're gonna get the grief, you might as well get the gravy. Let's get this thing going. Here we go. So let's pick it up from the top. Right now we've got Aaron Kim Dorkson in first spot by about, I'd say, a bumper or two. Then you got Matheson right behind him in Casey. So you got Jolene, Casey, Gypsy, and B plus, and of course class of '87. You've dropped back again. By gosh, this thing is up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Well, as they go into the corner hard, by gosh, by golly, it's Travis Matheson and Casey. Gypsy's charging hard inside the middle, but he's boxed in there a little bit. And look at the class of '87. The Nodak legend is starting to work. He has a shot at the lead because what he's done is he's gone along the backstretch, high and wide, and he's passing tic-tac-toe. It almost 3 in a row as he comes out of the far turn across the stadium. It looks like it is that '87 Peterbilt class of '87 is now in second spot. And I'll tell you, so here's the way it shapes up. You got class of '87 in second. You got that '96 Peterbilt 379 Jolene in first. And trailing side by side is Meyer in B plus and Casey. Oh, tell you, we've got a ding-dong dandy here, and I'll tell you, we've only got a little bit left here. We've got about 2 corners and a backstretch. It's shaping up pretty good, and Meyer tries to drop down, but he's got no room. There's absolutely no room there whatsoever. If you were gonna curse a cat, you'd have a mouth full of fur, I'll tell you what. So Meyer boxed in there. Jolene in second spot. Casey running third. And the Gypsy running. Oh, no. The Gypsy's tied for third. We got 3 trucks abreast in third spot. Jolene in second. B plus has finally weaseled up to the first spot. We've got 2 corners left. We're going to go into the fourth and final turn down to the home wire. I'll tell you what, we've got a truck race here. It's class of '87. Moving hard, charging hard. The man from Manitoba, 6.25 horsepower. He's got them all going. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. Atwood, Ontario is on fire from Casey. Moving hard. We've got 4 trucks abreast coming into the fourth and final turn. Hang on to your toot. It's gonna be close here. Can Meyer hang on in B plus? You got Meyer, B plus, Jolene, Gypsy, class of '87. It's too close to call. It's a photo finish. Stand by for your official results. Stand by for your official results. Folks, while we're waiting for the official results, we'd like not only to thank our sponsors today, RJ Heavy Duty Mechanical, NAL Insurance, Let's Go Distributors, and Day and Ross Transportation, but also our participants. Dean Meyer from Dauphin, Manitoba, Aaron Kim Dorkson from Merrifield, Saskatchewan, Travis Matheson out of Atwood, Ontario, Tyler Rogers, the man from Morton, Manitoba, and of course, all the way, our southern friend, the Nodak legend, class of '87, Tim Kraus. These gentlemen made a contribution to register their trucks in today's race, the Canadian Virtual Big Rig Racing Association, which all contributions go to the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides, serving clients not only in the need of dog guides in Canada, but the US, North America, and around the world. Changing lives make a difference. Folks, we have the official results for our feature race today. It was close. It was 3 in a row at the line. Crossing the finish line was Big Country out of Merrifield, Saskatchewan, Jolene, coming in second. Your winner and your gainer here today, all the way from Atwood, Ontario. Congratulations to Travis Matheson in that 2007 Kenworth W900. And Casey, I'll tell you, you're as proud as a dog with two tails today, as you are the winner of race number 1, our feature presentation from the Lesko International Speedway. This is Slammin' Sammy, the voice of the Canadian Virtual Big Rig Racing Association, saying good luck, goodbye, and a safe trip home.
So congratulations go to Travis Matheson, Atwood, Ontario, for being our inaugural monthly Canadian WOW Nationals Truck Racing Champion. Way to go, my man. And thank you, and a big congrats just for taking part to Ty Jam, Tyler Rogers, to Dean Meyer, to Aaron Dirksen, and to Mr. Tim Kraus from Bowden, North Dakota, USA. We had fun, and you made a difference, and that's what counts. The next race, if you want to be June's Canadian National Big Rig Racing Champion at the WOW Nationals, you can do so by contacting me with information about yourself and your truck at david@wowtrucks.com, WOWTRUCKS.com, or visit the website wowtrucks.com, and there will be a link with information. We're having fun, and we're also making a difference. Registration, if you want to be a part of a future race, is a minimum $10 donation to Lions Foundation, Guide Dogs of Canada. It's an incredible organization, and it supports the passion and personal story of our voice of this big rig racing, Slammin' Sammy, who donates his time to call these races. And I'm just pumped that we can support what's behind his passion and his heart, and something that's really transformed his life. So Big Rig Racing, it's here to stay. June 21st is the next race. David@wowtrucks.com or wowtrucks.com if you want to get your truck and your name in that particular race. And there may be more than one race on that particular day. So stay tuned for more information. You can check out the WOW Trucks Facebook page. There'll be stuff posted there, but we're having fun. So as we close today's show, I just want to close with a quote from Vince Lombardi. If you're a football fan, many of you recognize the name as a legendary coach of the Green Bay Packers. He said this, he said, the quality of someone's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. Kind of formal words, but it talks about the power of commitment. And that's what we celebrate on the show. Are the men and women out there, professional drivers, who commit to what they do every single day, who carry our economy on their backs. I'm going to encourage you, no matter how you feel about what you're getting back today, commitment is something that you never lose giving, because what it does is it adds to your resume, it adds to your brand. And if the current environment that you're in cannot appreciate that over time, what it'll build is a road full of opportunities to find your home, where your hard work and your commitment is returned with a company who knows you, who understands you, who appreciates you, and it's just a great place to be. So as we close, thank you for what you do. Thank you for who you are. We're in this for the long haul. We're in this for good. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Until next week, I declare it to be a great time in between and a great week this week. David out. God bless.